All right, good morning. It's my third day here, and I'm really happy to be with you. I'm a coach, and I coach coaches and change leaders. And I'm curious, how many of you would consider yourself some kind of coach or change leader? Wave at me. My people, hi. So you know, you're going to understand what I'm talking about when I say that one of the greatest enemies of the agile mindset is your inner critic. Your inner critic. Here we are talking about experimenting, having new experiences, learning, taking risks, and inside is your inner critic going, no, don't make a mistake, don't make a mistake, don't make a mistake. And I can tell you from experience, you cannot teach or lead from here. So I want to teach you a nervous system hack to undo that, and you might be able to use it today. Because I have good news and bad news for you. If you're like me, you'll make a mistake today. And the good news is called the failure bow. I'll tell you the last time I used it. Oh, I think I used it teaching yesterday. On Friday, here in the hotel, I dropped a china plate on the stone floor in the middle of the lobby. And it made a beautiful bell-like sound that expanded through the whole place, and then there was dead silence and watermelon on the floor. And I stood there, and inside I was going, no. I was right beside the concierge desk, and immediately 3 helpful men were right there saying, don't worry about it, we'll take care of it. And I just looked composed and walked to the elevator and got in, and it was still in my body. It was a mess. And I thought it's not too late for the failure bow, so I introduced myself to the people I was in the elevator with. Turned out one of them was the groom at the wedding on the 2nd floor. And I said, here's something you may be needing soon. And I did the failure bow with him, and we all laughed and went on our way. And I can tell you this story now, and it's funny. And I didn't think about it again. It's a simple practice to undo this cringing and let you come back to the present, because you are here to do great stuff. And you need to be present to enjoy it and to share and to teach and to learn. Are you going to take a chance today? Are you going to do a talk for the first time? Or a new talk? Are you operating in your second language? People are taking risks all over the place here today, and there are going to be mistakes, and we're going to celebrate them. I'd like to teach this to you. I'm going to do it. Do you want to do it with me? So I'm going to invite you to do this. The first step is to remember the last time you did something really embarrassing where you felt this. And you know, sometimes it happens in a conference room, and you're sitting there looking perfectly composed, but you know that inside you're going, oh. So remember that. And put yourself in that body. And know that you cannot do the work from there. So here's the failure bow. It has 3 steps. The first step is important. It's a big grin. And the second step is to let go of that cringe, undo it. And the third is to say, thank you, I failed, and to bow. So if you'd like to try it with me, please stand up. And anybody who's still sitting, you have a role too. There's a 4th part, which is to be the audience and applaud. And we're not applauding the mistake. We're applauding the agile mindset, the courage of this person. All right. I'm going to count us down. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. And then we're all going to say together, thank you, I failed. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, I failed. I invite you to use this liberally this week in order to create a culture that invites and supports the agile mindset that we value so much. And it has a really weird effect. You'll experiment with it, you'll see what happens. This weird effect is that it erases the mistake. I've used it in large groups, and afterwards, nobody remembered that I even used it. It's very strange. See what happens. And so now you need to get back to doing what's important, and I wish you a happy, agile mindset day.